All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the elder great millstone. Salutations to all you Akim on the highways and byways, bidding to the marriage. I'm gonna start off with Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. I'm gonna start off from 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be an evil in the city, and the Lord has not done it? Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. Here, when people are afraid and don't understand when there's evil in the city, they're not going to understand it. But, if you read down to 7, surely the Lord power will do nothing but reveal his secrets. On the servants, the prophets. That's what we're doing on the highways and byways. We're telling what's going to happen in the last days from the scriptures, through these parables. We read the parables, we break them down, what they mean, what's going to happen. When the devil's supposed to come down having great wrath. The blood and moon. He revealed his secret unto servants of prophets. So if you read these two together, it's telling you that nobody's going to understand what's going to be happening in the cities or what's going to happen in America or in the whole world, because, the Lord only revealed it to the servants, the prophets. And we're gonna give this word onto the world. The Lord, ordained us to be on the highways and byways. I'm gonna go with Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 3. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 3. And lo, there are unto them as a very loving tongue one of them that have a pleasant. What? Oh, okay. I'm gonna start with Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 31. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 31. And they that come unto thee as the people cometh, they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they shew much love, but the heart goes after that covetousness. They're gonna listen. They're gonna say, "God bless." They're gonna say, "I'll pray for you," and they don't take what they're saying serious. They just go down the street, smoking a blunt. But their heart goes after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. So you hear Jake, you listen like, yeah, you're right, and you don't see them no more. They just they disappear. They just vanish. But they do them not. They listen, It goes out. They sit there staring, and it goes out it goes through the air and goes out the other. They sit there watching like a zombie, and they will disappear in 2 minutes, And when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. It's telling you that when this happens, they're gonna know a prophet has been among them. The Lord set us up on the highways and byways, bidding to the marriage, telling the people what's going to be happening in the last days, trying to tell our people that wake up and rise and depart, for this is not their rest, and that this is not their kingdom, and that they should just wake up, and to tell the whole world that the white man is the devil, he's Esau, and Babylon is going to be destroyed. The Lord will come back to destroy America. People are going to come in the last minute to see if where we're at. They're not going to find us. It's like in Proverbs. It says that they shall call upon me, but I shall not listen. But I'm gonna get Amos. I'm gonna get 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 32. Chapter 14, verse 32. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. And so I'm gonna start from 31. For ye may all prophesy one by one, that all may learn and all may be comforted. So we can tell people can be comforted and know what's gonna be happening. All the brothers too, so they won't panic, in that day, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua will be with them. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So, same goes with, spirit of vengeance, go with vengeance. Spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. So, the Lord is gonna, he's gonna reveal everything unto the servant, the prophets. I'm gonna get Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. So, we're giving people warning. We're telling them what's going to be happening in the last days. The RFID chip is a mark of the beast. The devil is going to come down onto having great wrath. The devil is the so-called white man, who is Esau. Give them warning from me. I'm going to go down to 18. When I say unto you, the wicked, thou shalt not surely die. Thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to him, warn the wicked from his wicked ways to save his life. Same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So, we gave them warning. The wicked, we gave them warning, Jake still goes through those weed parades. We're not in a time of peace. They're going to parties. They refuse to listen, so they're gonna die in their wicked, in their iniquities. That's what is that talking about? I'm gonna get Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. But in that day, everybody's gonna call upon the name of the Lord. That last minute, we get Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. 28, verse 8. The prophets have been before me, and before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war, and of evil, and of pestilence. Isn't that what we're doing right now on the highways and byways? Prophesying against Esau, against this wicked country, America. Kingdoms of war, That's America. That's what America does. It goes to war with the whole world, And of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesy of peace, when the word of prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord truly sent him. So we're talking about how we're prophets, how we prophesy against these wicked rulers, and we're the only Israelites that do that. Great millstone. You got these other Israelites. They're too busy making rap videos and instead of doing what the Lord wants us to do. They mix the truth with the world, and that's not what the Lord asked for. If the world loved, I'm gonna get that. Matthews. They got their intros. They got their award shows, with the Matthews. Oh, I'm gonna get this. Matthews chapter 24, verse 24. Therefore, for there shall arise false Mashiach and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that, so they're possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if he shall say unto you, behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, it is not secret changes, believe it not. So, if it was great signs, that's what they're trying to bring in Jake. Jake is always, he likes that shiny stuff. It's a shine, bling. That's what these other Israelite camps do. They try to lure in Jake into their way by all these nice clothes, these rap videos, these award shows. But we're not in that time. We're not even we're not even in the time of Jacob's trouble yet, and they're making award shows. It doesn't make any sense, you know. They got, what ceremony for what? For what? Doesn't make any sense. Let me get what is it? John 15-16. Let me get John 6. Oh, John 15-18. Salaki. John 15-18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. And that's what's happening, in Great Millstone. Everybody hates us, They lie on us. And these other camps, they get praised with their 1 million views, Shalom. Shalom, brother. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. These other Israelite camps, they're not hated as much, If you were of the world will love his own, or because you're not of the world, but have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And everybody hates GMS, but when it comes to these other camps, everybody likes them. They got their when they're about to when on the highways and byways, they before the video even starts, they got this rap song already in the beginning. They got that intro, They got and it's like, why do the Lord didn't ask for that, the Lord didn't ask you to mix the truth with the world, Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So, everybody's persecuting us, with these other camps, if they have persecuted. Oh, so the water, 10-22. But, if they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So, that we're always persecuted more than any other, Israelite camp out there. Everybody goes against us, And some of these Israelite camps, they don't really even, they don't get into the prophesying. They're too busy, making rap videos talking about they never been a weak Jew. But yet, when Esau, Esau's gonna come down with that great wrath, sing that song, because since you're not a weak Jew, that's pride right there. I'm gonna get Matthew chapter 10 verse 22, the water. And Matthew chapter 10 verse 22, ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So if to the it's true that if you endure to the end, you shall be saved. But we shall be hated for all men for my name's sake. Just like in that book, in the Apocrypha, 2nd Maccabees, the seven brothers that each of them got put to death by the king because they were for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They refused, and they were persecuted for that. One got their tongue cut off. That's 2nd Maccabees chapter 6. Ye shall be hated for all men for my name's sake, but that endureth to the end shall be saved. But when they persecute you in this city, flee you into another. But yeah, I'm gonna get John chapter 15 verse 16. We're gonna be persecuted. We gotta be, we all gotta be ready for that. That's gonna happen soon. May Yahweh Shem try to be with us. All the great millstone. The brothers in the camp. Lord's will. Lord with us in that day. John 15:16. Be good of courage. We'll get all right. 16. Ye have not chosen me, but have chosen you, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain. Bring forth fruit is, other brothers, coming to the camp, that whosoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. And that's what we're doing on the highways and byways. We're going straight, we're going forward, we're not sugarcoating, these things that command you that ye love one another. So, we're giving the word the best we can, straightforward. We're not sugarcoating. We're not trying to, trying to make us happy, whatever people want to feel some type of way, they can, I'm going to get 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Verse 1. Let a man so account of us as of the ministries of Yahushua and stewards of the mysteries of Yahweh. Moreover, required the steward that a man be found full faithful. But with me it is a very small thing that I should be judged of you, of a man's judgment. Yea, I judge not mine own self, for I know nothing by myself, yet am I not hereby justified? But he that judgeth me is the Lord. Therefore judge nothing before time until the Lord come, who will bring to light and hidden things of darkness, and will make manifest the counsel of hearts. Then shall every man have praise of Yahweh. I'm gonna go down with 9. For I think that Yahweh has set forth us apostles last, as we're appointed to death. We're set at last. You got all these other movements, Black Panther, you got Martin Luther King, you got all these other groups out there, Pharaoh made a spectacle unto the world, and into angels, into men. So, there's always angels around about us at camp, into men, men, people take pictures, people just gaze. We are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh. We are weak, but ye are strong. We are honorable, but we are despised. We are honorable, but we are despised. People turn light into darkness. People try to say that, smoking weed is good for you. Even if it hurts, it messes with your lungs. They try to say that being with a woman and woman, or man and man, is good. And we say that's not. So people flip, Esau flipped things upside down, so people wouldn't understand, what is right from wrong. Ye are honorable, we are despised. Even unto the present hour, we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, have no certain dwelling place. And labor, working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer it. Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as filth of the world, and are offscouring of all things unto this day. Write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons I warn you. So the Lord's warning us what's going to happen. This is always going to happen, being persecuted, being hated. That's why Matthew said, if you were of the world love is on. We are not loved, we are hated. Be prepared, because that's what the Lord is telling you, I warn you. So I'm going to get 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of Yahweh, for our foolishness unto him, neither can know them, because they are spiritually discerned. So, you got some of these Christians, or, some of these people in churches, period, Catholic, they try to discern the scriptures, but they can't because they don't get that spiritual eye. So the spiritual eye, the spirit. If Yahweh Bashem Yahshua not dealing with you, you're not gonna understand it. You got some. They still believe. Satan. Is he was thrown out of heaven. He fought against. It doesn't make any. Why would the Lord? Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. There's no war in the spiritual realm. Satan was not cast down. You can read in the book of Job that that Satan. He was with them. So where they got that from? They got that from chapter Isaiah. If you break down Isaiah, you get that. Okay, make this quick. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How hast thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How hast thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? People, so you got some, people out there, they'll say when they see this word, O Lucifer, son of the morning, that they're thinking of, actual Satan, spiritual Satan. If it's not true, if you go down to if you go down to 16, they that see it shall never look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man? So right here it tells you right here, it's not talking about spiritual Satan. It's talking about Esau. He's that man. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? You don't see spiritual Satan doing that, going to war with the whole world. Spiritual Satan can't do that. I'm going to get Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 9. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed. At their looks, though they be a rebellious house, don't be afraid, be good of courage, fear them not, all their looks, though they be a rebellious house, that's talking about, some Jake out there, So we gotta be very focused and serious on highways and byways, and the truth. Anything could happen. That's why the Lord said we'll be persecuted in that time, But that's it on that. I give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you Akim on the highway and the byways, begging to emerge. Until next time, I say Shalom.